Honey process. And no, I'm not talking about the bees. So before we talk about the honey process, let's talk about the basis for that process, which is the pulp natural process. This processing method, also known as the semi-wet process, is popular in Brazil, though they're not the only ones to use it. It creates a less acidic cup than the wash process because the extended fermentation process is skipped altogether. In this process, the skin is removed either with the same pulping machine that's used in the wash process or with a demucilage machine that uses water and friction to strip down the outer layers of the fruit. The seeds are then set out to dry on patios in the sun. It's best for the process to be done in regions with low humidity to avoid over-fermentation during drying. Any remaining pulp will come off with the parchment layer during roasting. This process is the basis for the honey processed coffee that is becoming increasingly popular in Costa Rica. The name is derived from the honey-like stickiness of the mucilage layer that's left on the coffee seed during drying. In honey processing, farmers will deliberately leave a specified amount of the mucilage on the seed, generally about 40 to 100%, to manipulate the amount of natural fermentation. But more than anything, what makes the honey process different than the pulp process is a manipulation of light during drying. Sheltering the beans from light extends the drying time, giving the resulting coffee a less acidic, sweeter profile with more body and heavier mouthfeel. There are 3 degrees of honey processed coffee. Yellow honey is essentially the same as the pulped process, as it is dried in full sunlight for a total drying time of about a week. Red honey, usually done on overcast days, the beans are dried for about 2 weeks. If the sun becomes too bright, the beans will be lightly covered with the drying time extended. Black honey is the most labor-intensive version of honey processing, as more attention has to be paid to make sure molding and over-fermentation don't occur. The beans are the most sheltered from light in this process and left to dry for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So we don't see a lot of honey processed coffees. Is anyone out there drinking any that we should be trying? Let us know in the comments down below. And be sure to tune in next week where we start talking about coffee varietals. This has been Amber. Thanks for watching.